In Surah Al-Kahf, I don't know, some of you guys were here yesterday for the Brother Ismail's khutbah and about youth, and he mentioned Surah Al-Kahf. You guys know the story of Surah Al-Kahf? Nobody? Alright, so it was a story about a group of people that were living in a society that did shirk, and so they begged Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to show them a miracle and help them out so that they wouldn't be facing this, difficult task. And the people of the community, because they were doing shirk and these people were trying to spread the message of Islam, they went after them then, and they tried to kill them and everything. So this group of people went and hid in the caves, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave them a miracle so special because they were young, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that specifically in the Quran and in the surah, because even if you have a doubt in your head that these people are acting so mature and everything, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it sure that these people were young, not adults. They weren't mature. They were mature, but they were kids. They were young. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts them to sleep for 300 years. And when they wake up again, the whole society they lived in, the community they lived in, it was Muslim. So look at the miracle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah mentions that whoever among the young people resists all these temptations and holds on to their iman in such harsh conditions, what gift does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them? Allah guides them even more. So that's a really beautiful gift. Because we're in a society that is misguided, and yet we are still committed to Allah, and so Allah gives us a gift by guiding us even more, regardless of our surrounding. And that is why I wanted to start this youth group, to keep the youth busy and involved in the masjid. The more free time you have on your hand, the more shaitan is going to come distract you. The more you're going to be distracted, the more you're going to lead astray. And the more you are alone on your laptop, I know a lot of people do this, the more you are on your laptop, and the more evil you will do. So don't stay on the laptop longer than you have to. The sisters here, take your pictures off Facebook. Have some respect for your family. Would any husband want their wife's picture online like that? Would any dad want their daughter's picture online like that? So think like that. Just because your non-Muslim friends are doing it without any consideration, don't think it's okay, because it's not. As important as it is building beautiful masjids, equally, if not more important, is a sisters' lounge, with all the Wi-Fi and all that stuff. So instead of going to Starbucks and, partying it up, talking all the way for like hours over there should be a sisters' lounge over there. And, every masjid should have a sisters' lounge and Wi-Fi and everything. And equally important is a basketball court outside for the guys. So they spend more time here at the masjid and instead of, wherever they go. And so that way they're more close to the masjid and not, somewhere we don't know. So we just got to, work together on this and, try to become more proactive about this. And I'm going to quickly end with this few things for all the parents to keep in mind. Growing up and going through high school and college, I've seen way too many Muslim kids get lost in this culture. And you know what is the first question your friend will ask you when you see him after a long time? All the guys would agree here. So, how's it going with the ladies? Right? All the guys. And if it's a girl, I don't know how the girls talk, but it's probably like, how's it going with the boyfriend? How's your boyfriend? I don't know how the girls do, but so yeah. And a lot of Muslim youth have also found ways to get around their parents. Like on the phone, when they're talking to their girlfriend or boyfriend, Sam. That can go both ways. Guy, girl. Like, say you're talking to a Muslim person. So Samir, a guy's name, becomes Samira, girl's name. Or Samira becomes Samir. So, guys have like all kinds of ways to get around their parents now. So it is very depressing to see the way the youth are headed, and friends are only encouraging them to go the wrong way. So we got to be, closer together. All the Muslims need to be closer together, so we don't go we stick together and go to the right way. We don't see this problem yet But this is happening in the minds of our Muslim youth, and we have to watch out. Like I said, we have to protect the youth before it is too late. And if we don't become proactive now, I say the agenda of every masjid should be to, watch out for a family structure and raise a proper, family structure instead of, building all these beautiful masjids. This should be our primary concern, the youth, because like I said, we are the torchbearers of Islam. We got to carry this torch of Islam. If we don't carry the torch of Islam, there's no more Islam. So nothing is more important. This is, the most important thing we can do. And we need to attract youth to come to the masjid more often so we know they're here and not somewhere they shouldn't be. We need to have activities and sports for guys and girls at the masjid. I know for guys we would love to have sports over here like football I mentioned, and basketball, inshallah. We'll try to get a hoop in the next few weeks. But I don't know about the girls. I don't know what the girls like to do. So like the most I've heard is like if you give money to the girls and say you guys go to the Starbucks, they'll go and chat there for like 24 hours. They don't get bored with that. I don't know what they talk about. I don't know what they have to talk about, but they're always talking, and that's good enough for them. So I don't know. We got to figure something out for the girls too. And so we all need to get our act together, and parents equally as much as the youth. I feel this should be one of the biggest concerns of the Muslim community. The rate at which young people are losing their shame, they're losing their haya, and if you don't have haya, how can you have iman? How can you have iman? It is an essential ingredient of iman. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to protect our haya, to revive our shame, to guard it, to raise children that are shameful and bashful. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability and the strength to fight the corruption around us and not be among those who are jealous of it. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take the good of what was said and enter it into mine and your hearts. And anything I said that was wrong or you guys took offense to, I didn't mean to offend anyone here, the youth, the parents. I'm sorry if I offended you guys. Please forget anything wrong I said, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us with our children, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us all good sons and daughters, and give us all good sons and daughters. And I ask for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's forgiveness for anything wrong I said, and all the parents' forgiveness, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us all and give us Jannatul Firdaus. Ameen.